Hello again everyone, and welcome to my Warlock point of view raid guides. In this guide I'm going to cover the encounter Chimaeron Heroic. Now I start the encounter with a pre-pot followed by a Starfire, making sure I'm standing the appropriate distance away from everyone else. During this phase he spams sort of poison bolt things at people and they take you down to 1 HP. You then need to be healed to over 10k, otherwise you get one-shotted. Basically as a Warlock here, during the first phase not a lot to really worry about. Make sure you've placed your portal where the melee will be stood, or just in front of the boss, because as soon as the Biotron goes offline you're going to need to hug very quickly. One of the most difficult parts of this fight for a Warlock is managing their mana. You get quite complacent, you just normally life tap whenever you need mana, but in this fight where if you accidentally life tap below 10k health you will probably be one-shotted. You get very few times where you can life tap safely, so be very cautious. I tend to do it if the healers accidentally spam me and top me off too quickly. There you see. Biotron's just gone offline there, so I use my portal, get into melee range. I can start using Shadow Flame here to gain a little bit more DPS. During this point, healers are going to pop lots of cooldowns to stop us getting killed by the AoEs. It is possible to life tap here, but it's not necessarily advisable. When the green bolts hit you, they reduce your chance to hit by a massive amount, so keeping your dots up can also be very tricky at this phase. If you're a Destro Warlock, you tend to find yourself missing with an immolate and then trying to conflagrate, and you end up screwing your DPS quite a lot. Make sure when you're moving from the hug location out to your safe range location that you put corruption up and also spam Fell Flame, making sure not to backpedal. Like I say, key to this bit is don't panic, watch your mana. I'm not doing too bad here, I've got about half mana. Probably life tap here, although be very careful, like I say. There we go, it's offline, and I tried to teleport but my portal has run out. Don't make the same mistake I did, make sure you put your portal down just before the fight. If you then do have to hug, luckily I got it just in time. Make sure you put your portal down again like I just did. Oh, I forgot I did that. Like I say, go back to Shadow Flames, making sure that you make sure you see if your dots have landed, because this bit tends to screw you for that. Here we go, you see I'm moving away, casting Fell Flame as I move sideways. I tend to stand in this location about as far away from the boss as I can get, so I know if I'm here I should be safe. This fight's really more of a tank and healer fight, but from a Warlock point of view there are some interesting issues. It's pretty key to make sure you've got a full mana bar when you get to the end of the fight. When you go into the last phase you won't be able to heal, so life tapping there is almost certain death. During the last phase on Heroic, Nefarian starts casting an AoE on the whole raid as well as preventing everyone from healing, so you'll be taking constant damage, so you shouldn't life tap at all in the last phase. See my power aura there for the set bonus. That's where it makes your Fell Flames hit for lots of damage. like it's going to be our last spread phase before we all hug up for the final phase. I seem to remember we screw up this phase and transition a little bit. Your goal is to, when the Biotron goes offline, to make sure you hug up and push him before, well, just after his feud ends. During that time you've then got a very short amount of time to get the entire raid as topped off as possible. So like I say, you won't be able to heal in the last phase. So at this point I think there was some confusion whether we were going to push it or not, so I don't think the healing goes up as high as it could have done. Yeah, see people start to spread and then we push them to the second phase. People have to regather up and heal. It's not ideal. In this case what you'd normally do is you'd stay hugged and then spam all healing cooldowns to top the raid off. See, we're just about to push him and we're not quite topped. Says it's gone to the next phase. Use my Infernal. Use all cooldowns. Because I pre-potted I should be casting my next pot here, but I think I forgot because this was one of the first times we got to this bit. Don't forget your Shadow Flame or your Shadow Burn. I've now got a power aura for that one as well. There we go, tank down. Next tank down. On heroic mode, don't try and kite him, it's not worth it, he moves too fast. Just spam everything you've got and hope you get him down before you die. Alright, that's him down. Oh wait, no it isn't. That's me down. There we go. Thank you for watching this. I've been Optec of Trollbane Europe. Cheers.